Good morning to the honorable judges. We're from Team MAGCOOL, here to present our world revolutionizing idea to you guys today. I'll be giving a brief idea why this idea was picked to be presented today. The idea first sparked when the prices of fuels in our country skyrocketed in a short period of time, where the price increased by 43% in the month of June, thus affecting the financial situation of citizens. More than just the prices of fuel, the current global warming situation is an alarming state. The main objective of this project is to help prevent global warming. We can already see our daily temperature reaching up to 40 degrees Celsius in Kuala Lumpur, and also heavy rains which cause massive floods. The main reason for this will be our dependence on current excessive use of fossil fuels. Mainly fossil fuels are used in electricity production and in automobile industry. The second main objective of the PBL is to produce an efficient fuel. Biofuel is made from renewable sources and relatively less flammable compared to fossil diesel. It has significantly better lubricating properties. It causes less harmful carbon emission compared to standard diesel. Biofuels can be manufactured from a wide range of materials. The overall cost benefit of using them is much higher.
This means that a new revolutionary idea is required to substitute the current fossil fuel dependency. We choose biofuel. Biofuels are not a new idea to this world. In fact, in India, the residents use biofuel in their kitchen to cook. They use their waste from foods to produce methane gas, which can be used for later lighting up the stove. We can try using methane in cars because it's a type of alkane which produces less soot compared to petroleum in the automobile industry. The downside of methane is that it's highly flammable and it can cause explosions if it's not stored properly. Furthermore, methane is naturally in gas state at room temperature. This makes it not easy to be stored in vehicles because in order to store it in large quantities, it should be in liquid state, and to change methane into liquid state, it should be placed in a very cold and highly pressurized storage system. This means that we need to find another alternative of methane for biofuel.
And that's why we are here to talk about our new idea, which is using ethanol as the biofuel. Ethanol is a type of alcohol which is also flammable but in a controlled manner. Ethanol is naturally in liquid state at room temperature. This makes it to be easily stored in vehicle fuel tanks. Now, let's take a look at how to make ethanol. First, we can use any type of plant-based items such as leaves, fruits, or many more which contain cell walls. This is because the cell wall is made from cellulose. In this case, we will be using corn. Corn is blended and crushed to expose and soften the cell walls. Then, cellulose enzymes are added into the mixture. These enzymes helps to break down the cellulose into glucose. The glucose solution is then filtered out. The glucose solution is later added into the storage tank, or in this case, we will be using a jug which is covered with an air plug. The air plug doesn't allow air to enter the jug, which helps this reaction. This causes an anaerobic reaction due to the lack of oxygen and makes yeast to produce CO2 and ethanol. The ethanol is then filtered out from the solution to remove any suspended particles. The ethanol solution is distilled to produce pure alcohol, which removes any water from the solution. Ethanol is a way better alternative than petroleum because it undergoes a perfect combustion which produces way lesser soot compared to petroleum. A video is taken to show the combustion of ethanol.
As from the video, we can see that a very small amount of ethanol produces a very high thrust which helps us to move large vehicles too. The small amount of carbon dioxide produced during the reaction is also reabsorbed by the plants to produce new cells which contain a cell wall, which is our main source for biofuel. As of now, the best alternative for petroleum is ethanol. If we don't implement any new changes to the current generation, production of energy and automobile industry, it may be too late for us. That's all from us. Thank you.